Lineups for the Heat. This is their 12th different starting lineup used this year. Derek Anderson makes his Heat debut as a starting player, his second game of the year for Miami. He did make 8 starts as a member of the Houston Rockets this season. 7 Heat turnovers resulted in 36 Charlotte points.
And Charlotte had 20 steals in that game. That's a game high total for any team in the NBA this season. The 20
minutes gone by. And into the Diesel. Double team comes from Jermaine Jones. Now 3 defenders, and none could stop O'Neal, who scores the goals. Really coming on for Charlotte.
He is 4th in scoring among rookies, 2nd in assists, and 2nd in steals.
7 unanswered points by the Bobcats. They're up 11-6, and Derek Anderson unimpeded on his path to the goal.
With all the attention.
He's just clear about his role. Eric, over to you.
A good story about Jermaine Jones. Jason Jones slaying with his 5th team, and he has found a niche here in Charlotte. That's a 2-pointer for Jason Williams after the Heat timeout.
Good adjustment.
Wallace comes out. Melvin Ely checks in. Eli had a good game against Miami here in January with 15 points and 8 boards. Jason Williams just blew right past him, though. 4 points for Jay Will, and Miami's 3 games. He's been out since late December with a sprained knee, and it's Sean May who is headed back quicker than Okafor. He'll be back within the next week or so.
Jay Will returns the compliment by making his own steal there on the return pass. Good job. And you mentioned
those Bobcat players enjoying a career season. He's averaging better than 10 points a game. Haslam's 17-footer right on target.
It was interesting.
An upside, of course, the team doing well early today, but of course your UConn Huskies are #1 going into the Big East tournament as the #1 seed there. What are the chances you think they have at making the push and grabbing another title?
Been out a long time, since December. Has missed 26 games.
And while the interview is going on, Antoine Walker hitting that tippy-toe 3 to cut the deficit to 10. Now Walker posting up Raymond Felton out. It goes for a Jay Will 3. So hitting that baseline jumper, his first points of the game. Brezic's averages 12 a night. Here's Walker behind the arc, 3 up and in.
Yes, fell on that replay. But the ref made the call, so he'd have the ball.
Here's Jason Williams, 15-footer off the angle is up and good. 11 points in the first half for Jay Will, who did
behind double-digit deficit. And they're going to have to fight their way back again tonight like they did against Atlanta.
Shaq body to body with Brezic in great position to hit that jump hook. Jason Williams gives it off to Walker. Tippy-toe 3 is right on target. The Heat defense.
And again, that rotating defense on the weak side was late getting tonight as he took his man off the dribble into the lane.
Jason Williams, stutter step dribble, put it high off the glass and down.
Yes, that change of pace, change direction, dribble. He kept
extend his career, and Pat Riley with much experience of coaching veteran older players and imparting the knowledge of how to get the most out of your career when you get in.
Not on the floor and protested. You know, Anderson didn't go to the foul line, and Charlotte scored at the other end on a break, and then they got a free throw besides. So,
former Stanford Cardinal who has lost no quickness at the age of 30. Jay Will steps into a 3. Kaboom!
And then down the other end, Shaq finds Jay Will for a wide open 3. Opponent on the floor and the clock.
Bad shot, bad result on the Jermaine Jones air ball. Here's Williams, a quick 3, but he drilled it. Jason Williams tripling twice here in the 4th quarter. Williams with 8 of his 19 points in the 4th quarter. That's one of those plays where you're thinking, is that a good shot? And then all of a sudden, as it leaves Williams' hands, it's on its way to a kaboom!
Yes,
Jones misses the rainbow. And here comes Miami with a chance to pull closer than 5. Jay Will on the run. Oh, what a play.
Wow,
Jason Williams taking on the Bobcats by himself.
Change of. And we're back with the Heat down 3. Jason Williams, as Eric just told you, scored 10 points in the 4th quarter. Trying to bring the Heat back with D. Wade in street clothes, making the 3. Good drives to the basket. The last one he had was a terrific inside-out dribble, taking his man to the rim, and the Heat happens. The tap was way off to the side.
Here comes Williams, 3 on the way. Yes! He tied the game at 98.
Wow.
What a great fourth quarter by Jason Williams. He's tripled 3 times, has 13 points in the fourth quarter, 24 for the game. We're tied with 45 seconds to go.
Shows you how important the little things are, Eric. Get the tap. Jay Will with the 3, 13 points for the quarter. Tie game with 45 seconds left.
Is it in you?
And we're back. This is how we got into overtime. Heat down 3 off that jump ball. Jay Will buries the 3 for 13 points in the quarter. And then the final.
Shaquille O'Neal in the lineup. He's been playing with 5 fouls for a while now. Diesel muscles in, turns baseline. After setting up Brezic's all night going middle with a hook, he turns baseline and makes the jumper. 20. Peyton 2 to shoot. He unloads. And the rebound battled for. Who's going to get it? It's Haslam with 5 seconds left in overtime. The Heat are up 1. The Heat run out the time, and they win the game.
Wow, what a terrific comeback win for the Heat, knowing how